Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mastering Matches, in which I commentate and play Pokemon VGC Ranked Battles. In this episode, I will continue to use the team we tried out in the previous episodes, featuring Palosand and Clawitzer. In the last episode, we played against 3 teams, including one with a Salamence and a Snarl Suicune. As always, the rental team ID is displayed on screen and will be in the description below, so you can try out the team for yourself. If you guys have any suggestions on any edits to make to the team, feel free to comment about them below. With all that out of the way, let's jump into our first match of the day. And we found our first opponent of the day, Dewey. They have an Entei, Regieleki, Politoed, Togekiss, Kingdra, and Steelix. Okay, so it looks like a rain team for sure. It might also be Perish Trap, Politoed. Rillaboom looks really good for sure. Clawitzer next to it doesn't look bad either. So it could use Terrain Pulse. Palosand would be useful in the back against the Entei and Regieleki and Steelix. And then Nihilega would be good too. They lead Togekiss. That's not too good for me though because of the Follow Me support. But if they don't lead Togekiss, I'm in a pretty good condition, I feel. Best lead would be Politoed and Kingdra. See, Politoed and Kingdra, great. Ooh, I like shiny Politoed, that has a cool design. Kingdra will most likely just Dynamax. Probably just go for like something like a Max Airstream. I'll just go for a... I might go for a Fake Out and then Terrain Pulse. Yep, Dynamax, that's what I was thinking. Politoed goes for Protect, that's exactly what we don't want. Max Airstream, this won't KO, but it will do a lot of damage. I would think Politoed would switch out after this. But I don't know who it would switch into. Might just go for a Grassy Glide and Terrain Pulse again, see what happens. I think it would switch out though. No, it doesn't. Whoa! That just one-hit KOs. Next Airstream, sure Rillaboom will go down, but that's actually okay. This is really good. I'll go for a Sludge Bomb and a Water Pulse. This is really beneficial. Follow me, that's what we wanted. Probably go for a Max Geyser onto the Nihilega spot. Yeah, and the Focus with this Focus Sash, we won't get knocked out. We'll take it down to the Focus Sash though. But we will knock out Togekiss, I believe. Yep, Togekiss goes down. Perfect. See who their final Pokemon is. Steelix. And Kingdra's Dynamax ends. I think I'll protect Nihilego and go for a Water Pulse into the Steelix. The Water Pulse takes Steelix down to its sturdy ability and it gets confused. Oh, it has a weakness policy. It breaks through the confusion. That Dragon Tail does basically nothing though. Palosand will now become the target, so I think I'll Sludge Bomb and Dynamax Max Quake the Steelix. A water type move from Kingdra won't KO, I don't think. Steelix is fast, wow. Nihilego fell, but we did break through the Protect on the Steelix and knock that out, so I think I'll just self Aqua Jet and go for a Max Quake again. Without Rain, Hydro Pump cannot KO, and it actually goes for a Hurricane instead, and it misses. This may just KO. Yep, it did. Wow. That was a really good first game. That game really actually showed off the strength of all Pokemon that we brought in different ways. The Nihilego is really good support to knock out that Togekiss. Rillaboom was good to get rid of that Politoed. Oh wow, found another opponent really quickly, and it is Zach. They have a Tapu Koko, Thievul, Glastrier, Bronzong, Volcarona, and Primarina. I feel like we've played against this same team composition before. I think this is just a good match for Palosand and Clawitzer. Nothing they have can KO it immediately. And then I think I'll bring Urshifu and Rotom. Rotom's good against a lot of things on their team, like the Bronzong and Glastrier, and Urshifu's also good against Glastrier. That's the biggest threat, and the Thievul. Rillaboom also would have been good because of the grassy terrain. Volcarona and Bronzong. Yeah, this is just a good turn to Dynamax, Max Phantasm, and Self Aqua Jet. Oh, it went for Rage Powder. I should have seen that coming. So I should have used Max Quake, yeah. What's Bronzong go for? Trick Room? Oh, that's beneficial to us. Thank you. And that just activates room service. Max. No, I think I'm gonna Max Quake to get that special defense boost, and then I'll just Water Pulse that Volcarona, and then Max Quake the Bronzong to get that special defense boost. You have another Rage Powder. Bronzong. It's not like Bronzong has any damage. Oh, it's gonna be using that Body Press. I need to knock out that Bronzong as quick as possible. It's going to go for that Body Press, which won't work on the Palosand because of the fighting type move. Now I can freely self Aqua Jet though, set up that weakness policy, set up the water compaction. I'm assuming Glacier will Dynamax as well. Yes, it does. I don't believe a Max Hailstorm will KO after a +2 on the defense. And then this weakness policy, this Max Quake will just KO the Bronzong, I'm fairly certain. Body Press, how much does this do to Clawitzer? A lot. Oh, that was not a lot. Oh, Bronzong has a Levitate. I totally forgot about that. Oh, that's bad. That just shows how strong that water compaction ability is. Glacier does barely anything to that. I'll just go for a Shadow Ball on the Bronzong and Heal Pulse on the Palosand. Oh, critical hit. I was wondering why it did so much. Good, that KO'd. Oh, Max Hailstorm goes first. I think that'll KO. It did. That is unfortunate. That sets up a Chilling Nib. So I think I'll send out Rotom now. I'm gonna use Ally Switch just to waste their turn of Dynamax and go for Water Pulse to try to get confusion. Next, Knuckle. This is not good at all. It's at +3 attack now. Whoa, how did that do so much? Was that a critical hit? Oh, it's its ability that makes it water type. I think we lost that one. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna win against a Primarina with an Urshifu. That didn't do anything. Yeah, Moonblast will just KO. That was not the best match. I thought I played pretty well though. That Glacier just came in and did well. Had a really good matchup against the rest of my team. And we found our last opponent of the day. David. David has a Kingdra, Raikou, Tornadus, I believe, Scizor, a Thwakey, that's an odd Pokemon to bring in competitive, and Incineroar. This is a very interesting team. Rotom looks really good against most of their team. But I think I'll bring Palosand and Clawitzer again. Put Rotom on the back, and I'll bring Rillaboom too. I'm interested to see what that Thwakey does. That's not a Pokemon you see every day. Scizor is not super common either. Tornadus and Scizor. Okay, I think I'll just Dynamax. Max Phantasm, the Thunder, or the Tornadus, and then Self Aqua Jet. I don't think they have any redirection. Looks like they are not Dynamaxing this turn. Bullet Punch didn't do much at all. And then Air Slash. And then that Max Phantasm will probably just KO that Tornadus. Yeah. Kingdra. I think I'll go for a Max Quake into the Kingdra spot and Heal Pulse the Palosand. Scissor switches out into the Thwakey. What's that do? Oh, Thwakey has Grassy Surge. Oh, how does that benefit the Kingdra? Max Geyser. Does this KO? It does. Wow. And it sets up the rain. gonna bring out Rillaboom now. Go for a fake out and Water Pulse should do a lot in the rain, but Terrain Pulse. I think I'll Water Pulse the Thwakey spot. Wow, that max airstream does so much damage. Which is his Water Pulse too. That doesn't do too much. And we don't get the Confusion either. That's unfortunate. But this next turn we can Grassy Glide into the Kingdra. And just go for a Terrain Pulse, double up into that Kingdra spot. Thwakey's the threat now. Kingdra's almost out of health. I think I'll have to ally switch. Go for a Terrain Pulse into Kingdra to try to KO it. And then I'll have to go for an Overheat into the Thwakey spot. The problem is the rain will make it so Overheat doesn't do as much. Grassy Glide into Rotom. That was good. Muddy Water. Rotom avoided. Wow, that was really good. Who is her last Pokemon? Oh yeah, it's Scizor. I knew that. I think I'll go for a Water Pulse into Scizor and... How many turns of rain are left? 1. Okay, I'll go for another one more ally switch. Bullet Punch into the Rotom. Knock off. I think I'll go for an Overheat now into Thwakey and whoa, critical hit, no. Oh, if that wasn't a critical, we probably would have won that. Wow. Yeah, we lost this match now. And Bullet Punch, will that KO? Yes, it does. Okay, another critical hit. Wow, they're getting really lucky. But you know, I've been on the lucky side multiple times, so I can't complain about that one too much. We won our first match pretty easily. The last two were actually pretty close. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for this episode of Mastering Matches. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to T.E.S for more on Pokemon Sword and Shield and everything else Nintendo.